What's up, YouTube? It's Rochelle Tannen. It's November 11th, 2024. It's around 12:22 a.m. here in Phoenix, Arizona. I know I've been gone a while, and the noise in the background is my air conditioner. I'm gonna shut it off because it's loud. I know I've been gone for some time. I have not forgot about YouTube. I made some changes since the last time I uploaded, and I also had two videos, but I didn't publish them. I decided back last April that I was gonna move to Phoenix. So last time we spoke, I was telling you guys that I was doing the Arizona State University scholarship through Uber Eats, and I finished by the skin of my teeth, guys, because Uber became horrendous on the East Coast. But that's another story. So I decided, because I got tired of the runaround in Philadelphia in certain aspects of my life, to come to Arizona because they were giving me a good opportunity with that degree. I never got a chance to finish my degree. I'm a stop out. So that was really big for me. And yes, I graduated May 2024. Pitchforks up, and congratulations to the soon to be graduating seniors and the freshman devils coming in. Phoenix has been a very interesting experience. I've never been in 115 degree heat. I've heard about it on YouTube, but it's been a very enlightening experience. And Phoenix is a very deceptive city, beautifully deceptive, and a great change from where what I'm used to. And I've been able to secure an apartment. I need to finish getting some health things taken care of. And then in 2025, I'm going to address two things: YouTube and debt. But I feel like this: you guys can welcome me back like we did President Trump. Shout out to OG Trump. I mean, I've been gone a minute. I haven't talked about anything. Shout out to the OG with the attempt on his life. The couple, they put him as a felon and all that stuff, and he still won. Actually, he whooped Camilla's behind, man. That was a massacre almost. But my question is, as an original Trump supporter in 2016, I didn't vote in 2020. If you watch some of my past videos, my dad died last November 3rd, 2020. So I haven't voted in this election. But I'm just wondering if the people that voted for Trump this time, do we get to call you guys names and be despicable now that it's been 4 years of the Biden economy, Bidenomics? Do we get to call you names and things? Now, I'm all for President Trump and all that, but I need a lot of y'all to understand, no one president can get us out of what's coming. I'm going to address certain issues in other videos. For example, the resilient family, because you know I've kept my eyes on them YouTube streets. And thank God I never went on TikTok, but a lot of TikTok comes on YouTube. The resilient family, and guys, don't ask me why, but I've been in the Tofia verse for the last couple days because YouTube, it came across my feed, so I watched it. Boy, oh boy, the times we're in. But I have not forgot about YouTube. I have not forgot about my audience, and I'm going to grow this channel because I'm big on doing what I said I was going to do. I managed to secure a nice apartment in downtown Phoenix, which is so great because I feel this is the appropriate time to really give you guys background on how I was living and how the hard work I'm putting in and whatnot. I'm watching all these TikToks about the economy and all this other nonsense. Listen, if you want something out here, you can get it. And sometimes it takes cutting people off. It takes moving and being uncomfortable, and these days going through the motions of homelessness and all that. I've been there, done it. But I look at the long term and the world we're going into. I'm in my mid-40s now. I'm in debt like a lot of people, and I'm going to get this shit cleaned up. A lot of it's about state of mind. The resilient family and Tofia, all these people are approaching 30, in their 30s or mid-30s, and I had an experience with a 30-year-old this summer before I got this apartment because I had to move out to Arizona, and I used the resources, and shout out to the West Coast and shout out to Arizona because they have resources for people, all kind of people. because I've dealt with bouts of homelessness, but the difference here in Arizona, I actually got help with housing as just a single woman, because usually you have to have children, you got to be on drugs or something crazy, and it's very nice. I got to save for my apartment, so it's a big shout out to Arizona for me. I've managed to secure a job, but I'm going to be actively looking. That's another story. But these people coming across these feeds are in their 30s, are approaching. I went through a transitional program to save for my apartment, and I had an experience with a 30-year-old, and I don't know what you mid-90s people think, late 80s, but I've never seen nothing like this in my life. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And yes, things are going to be hard. I just went through a hard experience, but the outcome is always so worth it. And I think that's lacking in a lot of what I'm seeing coming in as, quote, entertainment on TikTok and whatnot. And these people aren't in their early 20s. But I certainly understand tough times and financial stresses and things, but the petulance out here is absolutely alarming to me. I'm going to deal with the Resilience family before I go to bed tonight, because those people, I don't know what's going on. I know I've stepped away from YouTube because I have to address real life. If I blow up, when I blow up on YouTube, that's when I'll quit a job or do any of that. But understand, when I was away from YouTube, I'm grinding in some way, because Arizona the desert has made me look at life from a totally different perspective, and some things I needed to change. And the sun is a very interesting being. I'm a coastal person. I'm from a coastal state. I'm used to being able to go to the desert, to the ocean, pardon me. But when you're in the desert, there's no ocean to run to, and you got to take that sun head on, or at least I did. And I'm grateful that I did, because everything in life isn't going to be easy. You have to take accountability for the role you play and where you sit in life. And a lot of people in the last century, born in the last few decades of the last century, are having a hard time understanding that. And I understand that the economy isn't in the best shape right now, but as I said earlier, no one president's getting us out of this. And the economy, when it does crash, because it's coming, because we're almost 20 years away from 2008, it's coming. There's going to be winners and losers. And from my perspective, with a lot of these people that I'm seeing, you have more than enough time. And for the older people who raised these people, the last 20 some odd years, I've heard how great everyone's kids are going to be. So I want to see them show improve. And as I said, I just moved out to Arizona. And the way I did it, because when I had left Philadelphia, I had parted ways with my job October 2023, but I was in school, so I didn't give a rat's behind. I got unemployment, but I still had to pay for car rentals. I was in and out of Airbnbs at the time. That's expensive as hell. Still paid for necessities and all that good stuff. But by the time I was about to move to Arizona, those funds were running dry, so I jumped out and got assistance. Hey, we're in 2024. It almost feels like homelessness is a rite of passage. But you got to use every resource you have. Every resource you have. And speaking of, because I mentioned these people's ages, when I say that, I think of Sukiyana, funnily enough. She said that in an interview. And that's really stuck with me. You use resources. And if you're a person that works as I've always worked, I don't mind using the system if I need to. But if there's a will, there's a way. Because it did not take me long. And to find another job won't take me long. Some of this shit is people don't want to concede their level of comfort out here. But eventually you're going to have to. But I'll get into more to that with the Resilient Jenkins, because I'm going to record that tonight. But I'm back. It's Rochelle Tannen, and yes, I am still negative, and I am still hating, and will forever and ever. I'm always gonna hate, because there's a lot to be hated on out here. Y'all niggas is really becoming, as they say, bad actors. Y'all are a trip. But the next video I'm doing, guys, is the Resilient Jenkins, and I might post those old videos because they were more in the time of when I was going through whatever I was going through. But I'll decide later. This is Rochelle Tannen. I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.